What is up, everyone? I hope everybody's having a good afternoon, night, morning, wherever you may be. I just want to talk about a few things. One thing, rather. I have a negative fan amongst my ranks here. And I figured I just want it to be addressed. I want to start off by saying I'm not a drama channel by any means. I'm a gaming channel. But me personally, I have no problem looking past the horizon, broadening my horizons, if you will. I have no problem with that. Whatever I enjoy doing or anything I like to talk about, I have no problem posting that online, as y'all know from this video here. But I want to talk about trolls for a minute. YouTube is an interesting platform. You know, they're not as advanced as a lot of people think they are. Some people think it's the most advanced platform. No, it's not. Because the thing that YouTube does not have is who likes your stuff, who dislikes your stuff. But they show who leaves comments, whether it be positive, negative, so on. Well, there's only two. Either there's no gray area. You either say, hey, this is positive. Hey, this is a negative comment. If you know how to read, you can clearly see that. But me, on the other hand, have a program that shows who likes my videos, who dislikes it. It shows me the comments too, but it really doesn't serve a purpose because it says who they are. But the thing that I have a problem with is if I did nothing to you, but you have a problem with me, especially if I don't know you, that's one thing. But if I know who you are and I've communicated with you through your channel, or we communicated back and forth, either you're a moderator on my channel or I am through yours, why do you think you're slick, first off? If you don't like me, why don't you just say that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like communication is the best form of resolving any type of issue. I don't believe being a pussy and doing shit behind somebody's back is the best resolve. So my point here is I know who you are that keeps disliking my videos. And before you say anything, or any of y'all start saying, oh, well, that's just YouTube, I get that. But at the same time, if you have a problem with me, it's one thing if you're just some individual I don't know, I've never heard of before, I don't care. But if I know you and I've supported you in the past, or I've talked to you, and I had nothing negative to say to you, then why are you being negative on me? That's what I'm trying to get an understanding here. And like you said, I know how YouTube is. I don't give a shit if I have 0 dislikes or likes or dislikes. I don't care, but my principle is the same. I know who you are. That's the thing. And stop claiming it was an accident. I'll leave that right there. There's no such thing as an accident on YouTube. Did I accidentally make this video? No, I didn't. I had an intention to. I'm just trying to have a conversation. If this doesn't relate to you, then just listen to me chat for a minute. But I'm a nice person. I don't deserve deliberate hate from somebody I know if I did nothing to deserve that. If I deserved it, tell me I deserved it. Tell me why I deserved it. This is my point. Quit trying to be slick and think you're doing something in the shadow when it's always sunny outside, baby. I know exactly who comes to my channel, and I know when you leave my channel, it tells me this. It also tells me who likes and dislikes my videos. So when you come up there and you try to do some slick shit like that, I mean, hey, I'm not going to expose everybody that does it. There's no reason to do so. But when you're doing it deliberately, you know, I don't want to call you out, but I will. I don't want to do that because I'm not a retaliatory type of person, but at the same time, you could be doing this shit to other people that don't deserve it as well. I did nothing to you personally. Did nothing to you. If you think I did, why don't you talk to me about it? Why don't you address it to me? What did I do to you? or you think you hate, I would respect you more for it. But if I didn't, then what is your problem? Then you got personal problems you need to fix. This is not just relating to me. Excuse me. This is anybody out there on YouTube. I could care less if some random Joe came up and disliked my shit or liked my stuff. Hey, you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, hey, that's fine. But my point is, if I know who you are and we have communicated in the past, then what is your problem? I expect more from my blue wrenches too when it comes to this. And that leads me to another issue. And I'm sorry if this may offend anybody, but you know how I am if you know me. I don't hold back. When I make these type of videos, I make it for a reason. I make it because I feel like venting. We all should vent. Sometimes talking about stuff, if we communicate with one another, maybe there wouldn't be so much hostility in this fucking world. But when people do some stupid fucking shit, like fucking go behind somebody's back and try to be slick, then that's a problem. There's no reason for that. And I'm not going to apologize for my cussing. I'm not monetizing this video. And this is for free, y'all. This is what I'm saying. I feel like my point behind this, I could go on this. I might make this an hour long. I don't know. But my point behind this is, if you have a problem with anybody, communication, work through your problems. Don't just do something. You know, my career involves me to talking and working things out, coming to a common ground. I'm sorry if that fucking doesn't fit everybody's agenda, but that's me. There wouldn't be so much hostility in this world if we could just talk through our issues instead of trying to be slick. You're not a slick person. You're not a slick troll. I know who you are. Like I said, if you have a problem with me, tell me, what is your problem? If you're doing this just for shits and giggles, then just tell me you're doing it for shits and giggles. Maybe we can both have a laugh together. Hell, I don't know. But my point still stands. Don't say you're a loyal person and you want to do some stupid shit behind my back. If I've been loyal to you, don't be doing shit. Don't do that to anybody. That's not just me. Don't do that to anybody, because if you're doing it to me, you're doing it to other people as well. Since I've had my channel, I've never had an issue as bad until you came along. I've never done that to you. I don't go and dislike your shit. I don't do that. Why? It makes no sense. If I don't like your thing, I'm not going to dislike that. I just won't like it. I'm not going to diss it. Hell, sometimes even when I don't like somebody's stuff, I personally don't like when they're abusing the copyright system. I'll still give them a like, just for, what's it going to hurt? They might delete that video. Hey, I've been deleting many videos just today just because I'm having issues. I'm trying to work out some technical issues. I have my daughter that cries on the thing. I'm trying to get some technical issues worked out and what have you with my mic. And that's why I've been making these gaming videos and then deleting them, because it's not something I felt right because of my technical difficulties. But that's me. Excuse me. But I don't want to expose you, dude. I really do not. I'm kind of getting off topic because I was going to bring up another topic, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, so forgive me for that. But again, if anybody has a problem with each other, I know people could look at this video and say, oh, what the fuck ever, who cares? Just talk to people, man. Stop being slick. You're not slick. Not everybody has the tech I have to do the things I do, but I do. So I know who you are. I know your accounts. So just stop. If you got, like I said, you got a problem, I cannot stress this enough. And this is not just about me. This is about anybody. If you have a problem with anybody, talk, people. It's not, if you got the nerve to go on YouTube and fucking make fucking content all day, why can't you chat with one another when push comes to shove? That's the problem with this fucking platform. I see drama all the damn time on this platform. Instead of being a bunch of pussies about it, fucking talk to each other. Forgive my language, but I'm just fucking I feel strong-hearted about this certain subject. And now that I see it happening on my channel, it's starting to happen more regularly now. I get it's YouTube, but Stop being slick, man. Talk to one another. Say, look, work out your differences. There's nothing in this world that can't be resolved by a good conversation. There's always I don't care who says that. Somebody who disagree with me, I don't give a shit. I know better. I've been around for 38 motherfucking years. I damn well know that there's always resolution in this world. And then YouTube, and what's been happening to me lately is it just brought up old tear memories. That's all it does. And I want to address this. I don't just see it on my channel as of lately. I see it on many channels. Instead of going around making videos about, oh, this person said this, oh, this person said that, talk this shit out. There's common ground. People, stop being so fucking ignorant out there, man. Come on, I'm not trying to say that in an insulting way, but stop. YouTube, it's just like when you say one thing about somebody and another, you're just going back and forth. What is that resolving? What is that resolving? What are you gaining from this? All it is just building up your blood pressure, man. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking asshole or anything. I'm trying to be real. You know, this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and just the events from the last couple of days just brought it up. Talk your stuff out. Stop making long-ass 5-hour streams about drama shit. You know, do what you got to do. It's your channels, people, but I'm just saying. Excuse me, good Lord, I need some water. All this is just coming about the last couple of days on my stream. Stop trying to get slick. Stop, doing what you're doing. Just talk, tell me what the fuck your problem is with me. Why don't you just say it in my stream? Hey, that's an idea, isn't it? Hell, talk to me personally. If you want my number, or you want my email address or number, I'll be glad to give it to you. I believe in conversation. I believe, even as mediocre as somebody disliking somebody's videos because you want to be a troll, there's a reason you are the way you are, man. There's a reason for that. You got your own personal demons you're fighting, so you want to take it, you think everything's a joke. Hey, man, life's there until it's not, man. That's all I want to say to you. But just people need to chill out. People need to stop trying to be slick, act like fucking dickheads all the time. That's what's wrong with the world today. People just, there's no courtesy anymore. I'm getting off topic. I'm getting kind of out there a little bit, but that's me. I'm not apologizing for that because I'm going to talk. It's my channel. I'm going to say what I need to say. And this video's going on for 13 minutes, so far. Just, if you want to come back to my channel and be a troll again, I'm going to expose you. That's it. And if you want it, if you don't care, then come on back, man, because the next video is going to be a lot longer than this. That's all I'm saying. Because if you're doing it to me, you're doing it to somebody else. Because that means that you don't want to conversate. You don't want to talk. But I don't believe that assholes should be treating other people like assholes. Simple as that. If you don't know how much of an asshole I can be. But I will go there. Don't want to, but I will. Honestly, I'm 38 years old. I don't care anymore. I really don't. So, talk. Conversate. Work problems out. Trust me, it's beneficial. Again, there's many channels out there that just want to bicker back and forth between them. What's the point in doing that? What are you gaining? Again, I'll go back to that topic. What are you gaining from that? Is it just for clicks? Sometimes I get tired of seeing that, but I'll listen. And I can't really get involved when I don't know everything that's going on, but I just know the attitude and the anger and the tension between the two groups. You don't have to know what the hell's going on to know there's anger there, because there's no conversation. There's no common ground. There's nothing. There's not even an attempt for common ground. Common ground's there. You just got to find it. So that's all I'll say about that. So, troll, you want to continue to do it? Hey, man, I hope you listened. I hope we can come to not even agreement, because I don't owe you nothing. But I hope we can talk. I hope we can, whatever problem you have with me, we can resolve it. I do. That would be great. I would really enjoy to have a conversation, see why you are the way you are. But if you don't, and you want to keep coming through here doing what you're doing on my streams, then I will expose you. Simple as that. I don't want to, but that means that you don't even want to willing to try. And that is an ultimatum. People say that's an ultimatum. Hey man, you made the choice yourself when you came in and want to do what you want to do on there. You made that choice. I don't have to be lenient on that, because you broke that bend right there. So I'll move on from that. Next subject. Moderators. I don't know if I'm going to be using moderators anymore. And I will explain why. It's nothing personal, but I have a fucking shithead in my ranks. I will not say who, but see my last conversation. Then you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm a firm believer. I am so old school. I was born in 1981. That's how old school I am. Not compared to everybody out there. I'm not no fucking 60, born in the 60s, 50, 40, nothing like that. But I'm old enough. I'm 38 years old. I go by one belief, one of my many beliefs. One bad apple spoils a bunch. Nothing personal. This is still up in the air, but it is something I am considering. I did this before because I had a shithead in my ranks that fucked it up for everybody else. I know who the good people are. I know who the good people are. And I love the good people. And it's just one individual. One individual amongst another individual who is not within my ranks here. Not within my fire family, as I would say. And Troll, in my moderatorship, I'm talking to you. I know who the fuck you are. Again, see my last topic. Kind of goes hand in hand, my buddy. Again, I'm not a drama channel, but I can broaden my horizons. Lickety baby split, baby. Just like that. Again, I love the people who are cool. And again, please, people, I don't stress this enough when I say this. I'm not looking just for 100% likes and no dislikes at all. Excuse me, I need some water. That is not what I'm trying to say in this whole thing. What I am my point in this whole conversation that I'm having right now, this whole video that I'm making, this whole point is I do not like snakes. I do not like them. I don't like people that are in my ranks trying to be slick. I don't like, again, I hold moderators. Y'all been doing wonderfully. After that last video, at least some of y'all took it to heart. And again, if I didn't want to make it sound like I was, being an asshole or something, but I can't help how people take things. It's not my problem. But that's why I make it abundantly clear, like I like to use that word a lot, that's not what I was trying to say. My point behind that conversation, a lot of you guys are smart enough to know this, the point behind it was I hold y'all at a higher standard. That's what I was saying, and I made that clear. But this conversation, I have a snake in my ranks. I know who you are. So if you want to continue to do what you do and make your fake accounts, I will expose you, and I'll expose all your fucking accounts too. So I'm giving you an out. Stop being slick. You and the other person. Next video I make is going to be long. You're not going to like it, baby. Tell you that right now. So, anyway, I digress. I am considering dropping mod chips, man. Because again, for the good y'all, it's nothing personal towards y'all. Like I said, it's not set in stone as of right now. But I'm having some issues. I'm having some issues that y'all don't know about. Well, partly y'all don't know about. And it's not about attendance. Don't take it as attendance or clicks or nothing. YouTube is something I do. If y'all think I'm making money, you know how much money I made off of YouTube since I've been monetized? I made $21. So if you think it's all about getting rich, it's not. And I've told some of y'all people out there, the ones that are unloyal, this is going out to the unloyal people that I've been with. This is a message to them, whether they're still on YouTube or they're not. I told you weren't going to get rich off of this shit. Told you this. You burn bridges, You burn bridges for what reason? You didn't get rich like you thought you were. That's all I'm going to say about that. So it's not about money to me. It's about sharing what my passion or what my hobby was what I'm trying to say. Sharing my hobby to the rest of the world. Despite it saying somebody plays Resident Evil, there's there's millions of people that play it. But that person's not me. That person doesn't play like I play. Everybody's different in their play style. But my point is I like to share my passion. I like to share what I enjoy doing. I like to share my stress relief. That is what. It's not about money. So, oh man, I'm getting off topic so bad. Keep flip-flopping. I just want people to get along. I just like people to conversate, like I mentioned previously. Oh, goodness, God, my allergies are kicking my butt. And I'm not trying to be some kind of way, but I'm being Jason. Yes, my name is Jason, like I said. I'm being me. I've been on this earth long enough. I have experienced too much life to I give credit where credit is due, and I don't where it doesn't. I believe, and I'm not the kind of sugarcoating son of a bitch that most people are. I don't have to do that. You know how many times I want to go on somebody's stream and just say, you're full of shit, but I don't do it. I should, but I don't, because at the same time, I have respect for that person, that person's stream. I'm not going to go on somebody's stream and make them look like an idiot. I'm not going to do that. I see no purpose in that. If they were my stream, I would, because it's my stream. That's my channel. If I feel, because there's a lot of, I get some messages, I get some comments that are just complete, utter stupidness, but I call it out too. And then at the same time, I get a lot of spam fucking comments that, you know, that goes with the whole networking. I don't do networking much anymore. Sometimes I go into some networking streams from time to time, but just some of this individual I've known for a while, just to say hi, and typically I bounce. But again, this video is going on too goddamn long. I just want y'all to know, my good moderators, that I care for you. I care for your time. Again, time is a precious commodity nowadays. Well, sort of, because of what's going on in the world. I don't want one bad apple to fuck everything up, but it seems like it's going down that road. Because it's getting I don't like somebody that I give somebody a little bit of power and they want to take it, and just because of their moderators, that means that they can go and make fake accounts and try to troll my channel. I ain't playing with that. I'm not doing that. That's why I'm not wrenching nobody anymore. No more blue wrenches. I'm not passing them out anymore until this issue is cleared up and I know it's safe to play outside again. If you know what I'm talking about. And at the same time, with that being said, is I'm probably going to be, like I said, it's not set in stone, but until if this person gets called, if I have to call this person out and he doesn't come, if you do not come out and admit to me, troll, you probably don't care about this shit. You probably don't. You probably don't, which is fine. You don't care. That's on you. But my point is, you don't need to be doing, if you're doing this to me, you're doing this to other people, and it's unacceptable. If you want to be called out, by your first name too, I'll call you out by your first name. But that's on you. If you can't talk, if you continue to do what you do to me, I don't think you should be doing this to anybody, but I know you're doing it to me. It needs to stop on my channel. Because I don't want to embarrass you. I mean, if you get embarrassed, maybe you don't. I don't get embarrassed. I don't give a fuck. But my point is I gave you mod shit for a reason. That's because I thought I trust you. But it seems like I cannot. Clearly, because you're making channels and you're coming up there fucking with shit. So, whatever. But anyway, I'm done with that subject right now. I'm about to call this video so I can upload it. So, again, if nobody's mods anymore, I'm not going to make my decision till the end of the week. Until the weekend. And I'm not saying nothing. There's not going to be no blue wrenches no more. And it's not something that, excuse me, that I enjoy doing. or I want to do, but I feel like I cannot trust anybody anymore when it comes to stuff like this. You know, it's just, I can't, because I give somebody power and they abuse it. Then what the fuck is the point of having anybody as a mod chip? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not going to be one of those channels that say, oh, I got too many mods, I got to fucking let you go. No, because I've seen that shit happen, and that's why I don't support channels that do that. There's a couple channels that said that shit, and I was loyal to them for a long time. No, I couldn't show up every goddamn day because, you know, I got a family. I got life outside this fucking platform. But I showed up more than the fuck they showed up to my shit. Hell of a lot more. Hell of a lot more. When they showed up to my stream once every 3 weeks, doesn't work when you show up to everybody else's. But that's your prerogative. That's what you do. So you can go fuck yourself too. They'll do that. It's strong words, but it's true. Sometimes if the shoe fits, wear it, baby. That's all I gotta say. And forgive my language, but I'm very, very strong-hearted about this stuff. And the last couple of days has been getting really, really irritating. So I feel like this message has to be said. It has to be addressed. I need to say it because I don't care. I say what I need to say, you know, and some people appreciate that, because honestly, what would y'all want? Would y'all want somebody to beat around the bush and sugarcoat stuff to y'all? Or do y'all want somebody that actually speaks their mind, you know, legitimately, not to say I speak my mind and cuss you out every 5 seconds. That's not speaking your mind. That's being that's being an asshole. I know there's a difference between because I've seen a lot of people, I speak my mind, then they cuss people out. I've seen channels like that. That's not speaking your mind. Speaking your mind is an adult way of being blunt. There's a respectful way of saying, hey, look, this is how it is. No, that's not how, this is how it is. And providing proof that is the way it is. Being an asshole, oh, go fuck yourself. That's not blunt, that's being a cunt. That's being an asshole. That's what that is. So, that is all I really have to say about that. I'm going on, rambling on. I just had a lot. This conversation has been weighing on my heart for, 2 years, to be quite honest with you. And I've just never had so much hate before. I mean, like I said before, y'all start saying I'm being a whiny little bitch, then you need to listen to what I've been saying for the last 30 minutes. I understand how YouTube is. I understand how this platform is. I don't expect to have 0 dislikes. I understand how it is. I don't need to be preached on that stuff. I don't want no comments saying that's how it is. I know how it is. I've been on the platform probably more than some of y'all have. I don't need to be preached about YouTube's policies and guidelines. I know it like the back of my fucking dick. I don't need to be addressed with how it works. And I'm just being honest with y'all. I mean, I would assume y'all would like, honesty. You would like, somebody to say, hey, I know what I'm talking about. But when somebody deliberately wants to have ownership in my channel, or I don't say ownership, I would say moderate, be a moderator and have a little bit of, hey, I trust you. And then abuse it. I don't got time for that, man. I don't have time for that. I gave you a modship because I trust you, and I think you're a genuine good person on this YouTube street. As one of my friends on YouTube said, YouTube streets. I kind of got it from her. And if you watch this, you know who I'm talking about. So I just want people to understand where I'm coming from. This isn't about this. I don't give a shit about likes, dislikes. This is about principalities with this whole situation. This is about stop being slick. Stop thinking that something, because you don't know who's watching. I know who's watching because I got my phone lights up. Everybody comes in my channel. You know how many messages I get just in one stream, just from the notification process from the thing, the iTrack system that I use? In one stream, I get 700, at least 700. Because it's notifying when enter, exit, like, dislike, enter, exit. You have to understand that if you're in there for just a few seconds, that doesn't count towards your total fucking view time either. It doesn't. You have to be in there within a couple of minutes for that view time to stick. So I've had hundreds of people come through my stream